Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Jireh. You're my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are, you're my everything. I call you Jireh.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 6188.
And anopai say what the young abedru mpempensua or dear drew anopai yene lawyer Eunice and eba abetwitwin komo from BWF Solicitors. Anopai yesamen country or say adia efa mra ho na enemra eni ubedidie or say fa bedan omo na omesumama lawyer me pa chok me ma wachi ema wakwaba
Major so prophet fashion also I want to say
me pa chok Yesu adomunti me ho ye papa wa shira me na onso bibia boko.
Yam. I hope that will celebrate your birthday. Nice.
My birthday need easy. For the
Of
first
course.
time, cake me and son. I was sorry, Missy. Hey,
Wow. And at this week, so yeah, Chrome Ghana, so you do your independence, 66 years of independence. Maybe I made a drew. A vampire say, Yame Ankwa Bekusua Ashe, Sanya, yes, to me 18 pound into
yeah,
happy independence to Ghana as well.
that's right.
Okay, but in share it for ne ashefo. Me mamunina, good morning. I hope semunina mohoye. Nkofo mo sharing our Facebook Live and also YouTube and also BWTV. And then all those listening to us on Rainbow Radio International. Munina, good morning. We hope it's a yamiadum munina mohoye. Inti when you say your brain no crab, but as we do every week, just a bit of updates in terms of the coastal, and then we can go on to your main topic for Endeno. Yes, it as usual. No, I know. Say in for ebisa in regards to your biometric card. Most people are almost biometric card na ebia omo ye students and I say ebia
oh my God, I love Rainbow Radio. Many colors, many voices, one God, one station.
Field worker and omo ensa ka omo asetena usually ebia for 2.5 years ebia crampo for 2 years ebia 3 years ebia 5 years. And see, usually no, leave now or no, yeah, the better card no so. But now most people have the biometric no. Into ABI will leave no kwa kosi 2025. But wo card no ebeka say ebewu 31st December 2024. Card no ena ewu enye wasitna no ena ewu because letter na home office Debra no echre will say ABI will leave no ebewu 1st February 2025. Nti asetena na ɔmo de ama wo no ɛna ɛwɔ ɔmo system no so ɛnyɛ deɛ ɛwɔ card no so. Nti card no deɛ nti a ɔmo ɛka sɛ in regards to wo leave no ɛbɛ expire 31st December 2024 no is because card no ɔmo ɛka sɛ ɔmo system nti they are no longer going to issue saa biometric cards no. Nti ɔmo ka sɛ cards no ɔmo bɛgyae use. Nti ɛno no saa no from the 31st of December no wasetena no sɛ obi pɛ sɛ ohu sɛ ebia wasetena no up to that 1st February 2025 na ɛsɛ ɔmo check it online because ɔmo bɛ digitize biribiara. Nti you have a way or means by which wobɛtumi log it on akyerɛ obi wo wasetena no a wowɔ no. Anaa koraa mpo sɛ employers ne landlords bimu etumi log on CCR to the employer checking service and answer tenancy checking service to be able to look and search whether obi was sitting obi betumi de atena krom ha aye adwuma anasa omo betumi de atena krom ha aha dan inse no saa no that will still be available to some nkrofo no to kwan krampo na ukoba almost system no so because the border force is part of the home office. Into almost type din any with date of birth crampo na was almost system no so say was sitting no ebewu 1st February 2025 and yet 2024 na ewo card no so. Into say sa date no card no so there me mane how because as it's no ewu saa time no card no na ewu nti sɛ wohwɛ date na ɛwɔ card no so a ɛnde mane how because ɛno no ɛkyerɛ sɛ government no ɛsesa nneɛma mu a wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn gyae card no use nti biribiara bɛyɛ digital anaasɛ ɛbɛyɛ biribiara wobɛnya no online nti maame nsoro na at least ma so ntomo na at least mo hu sɛ ɛnyɛ biribiara wasetena no ɛbɛwu sisi a nti na saa date no ɛwɔ card no so. And then just secondly, I just wanted to inform EU nationals in Crofona usually meaning say we EU ni and I say we a family member of an EU national na unim say wabet na krom ha na at least unim say will be okay so why EU settlement scheme because na to say airbo EU for any ebusian for home by in regards to the EU settlement scheme either say over pre-settled status and as a settled status to show say what's naha less than 5 years and I say what's naha for a continuous period of 5 years into OJ or settled status into pre-settled no a limited leave to remain and a settled no a indefinite leave to remain into when you EU settlement scheme pre-settled and as a settled status there and there so o confer ebusuni aba krom ha because ebia o ba ɛwɔ Ghana anaasɛ wowɔ ɛhokafo ɛwɔ Ghana wobɛtumi de ɔmo aba ɛno no ɛnkyerɛ sɛ ebusuani biara ka ho because sometimes ebinom dwen sɛ ɛndeɛ mɛtumi akɔfa me bra anaasɛ mɛtumi akɔfa me sister anaasɛ mɛtumi akɔfa me wɔfaase ɔmo sɛ ɛyɛ just close family members nti sɛ wokɔfa ebusuani a ɔyɛ wo nua anaasɛ wo wɔfaase a unfortunately almost are considered as extended family members nti nkrofo a ehu as direct family members obi a oye wo kunu oyere wo eba wo mame wo papa wo nana consider as direct family members nti saa nkurɔfoɔ wei ɔmo aka sɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ wo direct family members deɛ a ɛnde sɛ wotumi kyerɛ sɛ na ɔmo yɛ wo family member before a saa specified date of 31st December 2020 no ɛɛba nti sɛ woka sɛ wo yere no anaasɛ wo kunu no na ɔyɛ ɔyere anaasɛ wo kunu before 31st December 2020 a ɛndeɛ wobɛtumi de no aba EU roots kwan no so anaasɛ ɛyɛ obi a for instance yɛnka ne sɛ ɛyɛ wo ba wobɛtumi aka sɛ yes ampa me yere nie yɛware before that date but me ba no deɛ yɛwo no 2021 ɛno kora mpo no still na ɔmo bɛtumi ahwɛ na ɔmo de akɔlaa no nso aba under the EU rules because na wo yere no ɛyɛ wo yere before the 31st of December 2020 nti there's some allowance for nkɔlaa a ɔmo aba mu after that date nti ɛno no saa no sɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ application ɛde ɔmo ba nso so a wobɛtumi ayɛ sɛ application ɛde ɔmo nso abɛka wo nsa ɛwɔ UK kurom ha nti prophet just a few updates for nkurɔfoɔ to just clarify things nti major updates no wɔ ha na yɛtumi atoa so
yo mepakyɛw ansa na mɛma wo atoa so no ma memfa wei emetwam na afe yɛde wo akɔ fresh kra na wakɔma yɛ information ni nyinaa pɛpɛpɛ ɛmi sɛ me ready bibi endra ne enne anopa sɛ UK ɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo stop human law na wɔn a ɔmo de nsuo so ɔmo fa nsuo so ɔmo fa nsuo so ɛba UK no ɔmo ba ɔmo ntimi embe use human law no emfa enje enema ɛna enne anopa yi me sorry no na EU foɔ ɛde abeto sɛ UK foɔ anhwɛ yie na ɔmo ma saa de no ɛbɛyɛ ayi a ɛde ayi bɛba na ɛho asɛm te sɛn
right now currently as enyema city no because ye be free EU no mu UK for any EU for no etna ase yes our withdrawal agreement almost withdrawal agreement of 2018 almost a withdrawal agreement of 2020 saying at least almost the brand bia almost the free EU no ebe UK brand so into let's say for instance your human rights law na ye one of 1998 no it was all derived from EU human rights convention into no sano it is still binding today because no omo de abeye UK mbra omo enka say omo repeal it repealing means to say it will no longer be in force and answer entumi nye juma into no sano whilst it is still in force no and answer whilst juma no omo entumi enka say omo free her totally because yen can say it has become part of UK UK Mbrano because part of our principles as a nation is that at least basic human rights na yenim say nimpa no se onya no say yetumi ma no ehu say ne say na etiem nti for them to say so almost repeal the whole of the Human Rights Act no is something that I think so most of the public will not agree to. And first of all, if we see how your chrome no juma is a democracy, into your parliament not almost brano, yen na your vote to almost into power. Into say yen public no ɛmpɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛyi saa human rights na efiri hɔ na ɛbɛgye paradise yɛn asetena because it's not just for immigration. Human rights has to do with every aspect of your life, whether it's in education, in health, from the time a child is born to the time a nipa bewu no, human rights has a role to play. And see, they can't just repeal certain parts of the human rights because then it will mean say, eh, bia, me tuntum ni a ebia makɔware buro ni no Brony no person or demeba. Now all catch a brony ne say, patch of a brie, to me and for a year and answer who and back room hard dear. And there be a sempa because I know say brony no who ha. Sometimes obi all color into they don't want the same person into they will definitely go with somebody else into for them to say almost the same yama dear it means say then it means the public will have to make effort to make sure say MPs no multi parliament honum bema nso ehu views because they are there for the people. It's almost a sign then the people have to let them know what their view is. And say yeah, they to me just like that. Of course, people will have their right to say what they need to say. And I know say they try to bring enforce the Rwanda policy, which High Court Naka said is still effective because Rwanda is a safe country in see so you can find a person within Krofoka almost me at the ako. But to say some more repealing acts in dear, I think say it is not going to happen the way they expect it.
Enti me pacho se enei ubiti se yuki epe se omuvaluati human law mani yemu nhihye no e manam panike on relaxing.
Unrelaxing. Yeah.
Lawyer Eunice Yadawasi. Anopai ha Rainbow Radio International 92.4 FM. DAB Plus. Oko Alexa. Ubitimi akoneti live and colored. Me pacho uba Facebook nonswa. Rainbow Radio International with double L. Me pacho. Enyama miensan ye here free ho. Number 1, like. Number 2, comment. Number 3, share. Anopai yene lawyer Eunice ene wo jumadi so answer na me introduce new topic of the day no shenon so ye number na 0208-133-4646 0208-133-1134 ubetimi di wonsem bisane bi so aba ye WhatsApp line so 0777-1950-989 anopai ye hwese. Can I apply for a court order to prevent my ex-partner from coming into the property to harass and abuse me? And on that yet to ama lawyer Eunice na wasumu ama yen na amanfo abuse amanfo dudu amanfo harass ye lawyer yankwe.
It doesn't very prophet. It's a topic, interesting topic in the sense that sometimes. Oh, baby, at least you can say why will be an crampo say when in pano etse. Either semu womba and semu neba and the situation that you are in no saying ube to me catch be into sometimes you feel like min jabi bia but ha say ya human rights we also have our rights and you can at least
lawyer mean we say man dey omunum right papa I know my right for no more.
It's in Bevan also they should also know their rights because a young man kwana more rights for Kruma.
I see.
Of course, situations way be bad. I mean, it is not just applicable to Mba. It is also applicable to Mbeman also because a young man and almost through domestic abuse and I say harassment and I say some form of violence. Meaning say Mbeman also every almost through that. But titsrini Mbano and almost through more because statistically, omona ya recorded say they go through more domestic violence and I said they go through
lawyer when didn't say and no happen because a man I am make a sabi brinty a man no make a sabi brinty you when is a man go through more.
Yeah, it could be. It could be say if no it's not being recorded. It's say to in Bema dear then I think say then they should also start recording it because there was a time a gentleman, which is one of my clients, me old clients, we offer me catch me say na mama na ye me say pacho call police call report say what call police I'll call report say or say girl no they can't for police cramp did I mean say and she is or they can't for police and no mamba and they want us to call police or not call report say na girl yeah because so they be a girl for police now would they want gashi I won't make us say and record no so say girl no so abuse o nti also call police now also call come asem kyerɛ omo. So it's not, I think say the culture is bema say we need den unsu we bema nti say we need den
Bema na num aduru a ɛyɛ nwono.
It doesn't mean say because we are bear money you don't have to record. Pacho bebre say omuma obano so who say and they're all you know so enge, because sometimes some people can get away with a lot of things. And see say obano who say oh okay they're all you know obemana ayesa and also better take advantage into Pacho Bebre. Oh, yeah, Berman now also Tibia report it. Go and report it. Menja Maninka Pacho Bebre. Into that is what we are talking about. Say BBC na be crown pono, you have fear for your life. Into it could be say you're being harassed. Harassment, ne say, be a nipa chrono or kasa kyerɛ wo anyhow. Ebe to me crampo, I say, nipa chrono because all wo number ninety, they be or send wo threatening and abusive messages. Ewo wo phone no so or no kasa anyhow. Could also be crampo say nipa ko no post pictures saying nyema or Facebook any nyema. So that is a form of harassment. And since we are in a cyber age where social media abeye bibi kesiye. I mean, the amount of abuse I see on social media is unbelievable. And see that is also another form of harassment. So it's not just a be boning panel and I say let's say oh yeah na yaka yaka de. Now it is also online. And they consider all those as harassment as well. And now say crampo said nipakono they are in control of your finances, almost friend of financial abuse, where nipakono will access to our accounts, and so you will seek her through accounts anymore. It can be a form of emotional abuse where nipano crampo no or neglect so not just in terms of sikano crampo no, but on no kasa like silent treatment the whole time. There is no form of communication. Untumi ne nkasa, untumi nka nkyerɛ ne hwee, untumi nyɛ hwee. Ɔba na wakɔ, ɔba na ɔkɔ. No, should I say, form of influence in terms of the household. Samo wamba, he doesn't contribute to anything. Unkwa na wutua bills, unkwa na woye bibi a wofie hɔ, ɔba na ɔkɔ. So all of this is a form of emotional abuse as well. And you know, controlling behaviors, no so any threatening behaviors that and for attire. And see, if you see these traits, it is a form of harassment or physical or mental or should I say emotional abuse. Utumi baby. Now, I'm not talking about one-off incidents. I'm talking about continuous pattern of behavior. Unim said nipa ni subai no, only not now for 2 years. Sa na otie on sisa na on yeah nice to you. The behavior is continuously like that. Into baby sa no na say oye ho baby. And usually no say share your family law act of 1996 na ɛka nsɛm ɛfa most the way a nkurɔfoɔ ɛbɛtumi enya saa non-molestation order anaasɛ occupation order every court no hɔ. And they know that these are situations where people may find it difficult to even get legal support. And see, those applications are free. Untua court fee biya to make those applications. And sometimes it may be that because of the fact that ebia nipa na or yeah candidate no because the situation is so bad no o pesa court no make a decision crown and sana omo de no abem anasa omo de ne order no ama no. In see sometimes they call it without notice order in say and no no na o ka say court no issue with that order no because saying go through sa amane no you can no longer bear it in the court no deciding na omo issue sa order no senya nipa no ebia until biom ananse omba fie honom ebiom. Usually it happens in situations where it's not just our for and answer partners. It could be say mame wakɔware biom nti wo stepfather ɛna ɛtete wo. It could be say wo wɔfaase bi ɛna ɛte fie hɔnom nti ɔno nso ɛtete wo. It could be a boyfriend ebi a ɔnhyɛ da nte fie hɔnom bi but sometimes ɔbɛda hɔnom nti ɔno nso ɛtete wo anaasɛ girlfriend bi a waba fie hɔnom a ɔno nso ɛnte hɔnom but ɔda hɔnom nti ɔno nso ɛtete wo. Nti all these people are people a ɔmo bɛ consider. But in terms of occupation order ne deɛ, occupation order no usually court no ɛhwɛ sɛ nipa na or apply for saa order wei saa nipa no or right sɛ ɔbɛtumi atena fie hɔnom bi anaasɛ ɔne right bia ebia nipa korɔ no a ɔtete no ɔno ɛna fie no ɛyɛ ne dea anakora mpo sɛ mo rente efie hɔnom nti renting no ebi a nipa baako pɛ ɛna ne din wɔ so the other person edin ɛnni so nti ɛno no saa no ɔmo hwɛ saa nipa no ne right to occupy saa efie hɔnom ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ because ebi a nipa baako pɛ ɛna ne din wɔ so no nti court no ɛntumi mma saa occupation order they assess certain things. Omo bɛhwɛ the risk of harm any other circumstances. Sɛ nipa no ɛyɛ right sɛ ebi a ɔwɔ nkɔlaa no nti ɔntumi ɛntu ɛmfi fie hɔnom nti ɛyɛ sɛ at least saa nipa no a ne din no ɛnka efie documents no either sɛ ɛyɛ title deeds anaa koraa mpo sɛ ɛyɛ tenancy agreement no ebia ne din no ɛnka ho but because of nkɔlaa no nti say you making sure say ɔno no benya fie hɔnom sɛnya nipa na ne din wɔ so no ebetu efiri fie hɔnom nti they consider all of the circumstances in the round sɛnya ɔmo betumi ayɛ the right decision anaasɛ ɔmo betumi make the right decision for nkurɔfoɔ no a ɔmo yɛ involved. Sometimes it could be say in the situation that nipa no ɛrekɔ through no wehu ne sɛ mentumi anka nkyerɛ obi a ebi a sɛ me report ma police a policefoɔ no at least ɔmo benya record bi de ato hɔ. It is not always that the police will arrest nipa no ebi a ɔmo ahu sɛ ɛnyɛ physical abuse nti nipa no there isn't much evidence to arrest the person but say biribi a wobɛtumi akyerɛ ɔmo ebi a threatening messages nti ɛndra ɔsɛnde me bi ɛndɛ ɔsɛnde me bi last 2 weeks ɔsɛnde me bi last 3 weeks ɔsɛnde me bi nti wowɔ records nyinaa ɛwɔ wo phone no so a ɛkyerɛ sɛ saa threatening messages ɛne nneɛma a wode atoto social media Facebook YouTube ɛne nyinaa TikTok ne nyinaa ɛwɔ hɔ nti sɛ wowɔ
Nti lawyer me
evidence a
pacho
Yeah.
nsɛm a wokan ɛnyɛ obia n'anim sɛ me wife anaasɛ me ex-wife anaasɛ me ex-girlfriend send
Yeah.
me all these messages of insult and all kind of name na ɛyɛ abuse. Enti saa nneɛma no nyinaa na ɔmo publish wɔ social media ne saa nneɛma no nyinaa no happen to you you can take the case to court and also wobɛtumi report to police.
Yeah, you can definitely report it. Say, nipa kono your boyfriend now. Why you inyama say, please, it is harassment. It is
And you won't
not,
crofo edi ombeko pa, crofo bibri, you won't crofo bibri edi ombeko.
it is harassment. It's not something that is not a criminal offense. And say, people dream say, oh, wait there, yes, then it is a criminal offense. Into men can say yes, it is a criminal offense. Into when in now no, at least wouldn't say oh record. Don't delete patcho, don't delete. Into boyfriend or there were pictures I could to social media so or yo I will face social media waka say anything Yes, you have to be able to keep record of it and say, and a nipa way yame. Me pesa meje non-molestation order. Eto sa nipa way so because unfortunately nipa way no say na or the yame no. And yet, and see most of the time no, it may be that because those people may not be aware say it is a criminal offense let's say because nipa no didn't say oh say yemi kunu and say um still na me pese asembeto no into my menja um obia nim situation no, please, it is a form of harassment, it is a form of abuse into you don't have to accept it at all, you don't in society way at least I'm letting it say for no yeah I share for no who say it is a form of harassment, it is a form of abuse that you can also take to the court and say when evidence actually said nipa way sanyama way and or me. You need the evidence because you can't go to the court and just say your story without backing it up with any evidence. Yes, oh yeah, application now mobile catch you say your statement ne home saying who their nipa no but so evidence it helps a whole load. You see, either say what report say my police for no I catch you say na nipa way and they are sending me share yama saying pictures say and I said the fact said nipa kono sika every account oh nipa kono account number ni say ya we sika every my account sometimes we to me £100 now we 1,000 now we 500 now we 200 hwɛ accounts ne accounts na ɔde yiyi sika no
lawyer me
every
pacho
month.
na eno no ye mra oyi wombo wa mane ba obeku account no bo
Yes,
say wayi say watwe say
we
wayi
yi
say
sika.
na mo
Yes,
nyina
it's
mo
all
ye ade no bo mu nso no wombo wa mane say ebia mekoye say because kuruma man bi no mutimi twetwe sika no fa akiri pa de koye nneoma nso mo nka nkyerɛ lawyer me pacho gina ho me ba anopai o Remo Radio International 92.4 FM DAB Plus Manchester kai hunu se okọ Alexa ubenya ye life and color hye no nso na kai hunu se ene nkoma lawyer de aba no emupi emudo menya nne kura na lawyer ka minimu kura se so obi send you text message edidi watem no odi picture kotu social media no yese ya eye harassment inti ewo se utimi de no kokot se ya lawyer ma me hunu amanfo ye de o mekokot do so mesrew anopai braline no so eye 0208 133 4646 bia na wo de no enye harassment enye abuse but wo emra ho asem a opese wo bisa senia etie bia no oba lawyer ebeje awa tu na ententem one wo adi hu nkombo kai na frɛ number no sise ya mabue line atum 0208 133 4646 and that's 0208 133 1134 se opese odi wonsem no efa ye WhatsApp line no so na odi ba no nso obetumi aye ne saa pepepe edi amame odi ba lawyer ebeyi ano amaw ne anopai na bibia akọ pepepe mi jai akasafidie no ama lawyer no me say obi di message about okay good morning lawyer no de enchia ena odi emaye obaline no so 0208 133 4646 na oni lawyer Eunice atimi adi enkomo lawyer medase to asoma me
See, of course, Sanyama Wayne no is a form of harassment and I say abuse. So our evidence now it helps a whole lot. Say ABA or records phone also AB crampo and nipa chrono yeah in yama and I will catch the police phone into police phone also ever records view ever ho into usually if it's physical abuse there usually police no they will definitely come back to the situation because they don't want you to continue living with obia they be all bo and that's all yeah yaka they and see they will usually even arrest in panel and then let them sleep overnight so press charges there and there of course case no be court so one press charges there and there na omwe jemu senior wakano. There are different types of evidence. There be a woyɛ obi a because of saa nneɛma wei no nti da bia na wokɔ GP hɔ na woka kyerɛ GP no, GPs no nso will give you other available agencies a wobɛtumi ne ɔmo nso akasa anaasɛ wobɛtumi anya mboa nso ɛfiri ɔmo hɔnom. Sɛ te sɛ physical sort of abuse, ebia nipa ko no ɛɛbo wo. Rape no also is also a form of abuse without consent. It is a form of abuse. Nti sɛ obi ne wo da without your consent a rape. Nti biribi saa no, if your GP is able to assess you and see say sɛnea nipa korɔ no ɛyɛɛyɛ no ankɔ so yie nti sei ne sei ɛna ɛsiiɛ, then of course you have something as evidence from GP for no a wobɛtumi nso ɛuse so. And it may be that some people also record nneɛma wɔ wɔn phone no so nti sɛ nipa korɔ no ɛyɛ wo a they have it on record. I mean, some people are smart enough to even put it on record. If that is the case, then of course you can also use that as well because I don't know, say at least me ya bibi say ampa saa nipa way. This is something that they often do. Nti ɛno no saa no, then you are building something up because courts no, as much as they would like to see with statements no, ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo hu sɛ wowɔ evidence ɛkyerɛ sɛ ampa saa nipa wei no deɛ woka no ɛyɛ nokorɛ because wowɔ evidence a ɛback deɛ also woka no. And usually I say sɛ yɛ biribi a ɛrekɔ so na nipa no ɛne wo te na wompɛ sɛ wo ne saa nipa no ɛtena biom a, the court will look at saa significant harm test to see sɛ saa nipa wei deɛ ɔreyɛ no obɛgu so ayɛ anaa. And then they look at the other factors nti ebi a wo ne wo kunu ɛna na wo boyfriend ɛna ɛrente wo din no ɛnda tenancy agreement no so, wo partner ne din ɛna ɛwɔ tenancy agreement no so. Ɔmo bɛhwɛ sɛ deɛ woka yi ampa wonya wo evidence a ɛback deɛ woka no. Wo ne wo boyfriend ebi a mowɔ akwadaa baako anaasɛ mowɔ new baby anaa koraa mpo sɛ mowɔ nkwadaa nti ɔmo hwɛ case no a, there's a risk to nkwadaa no nso being homeless nti yɛnhwɛ sɛ saa nneɛma wei a nkwadaa no nso hia no yɛbɛtumi ayɛ dɛn afa ho, and they will consider all of those things in the round. Nti sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ ɔmo ma wo a wonni tenancy agreement no so no ɛtena fie hɔnom with nkwadaa no deɛ a, then they will have to do that for a period of time. Usually no, these orders last for a year or two. It's not like a whole lifetime. And yɛka sɛ nipa korɔ no ebenya saa ban no anaasɛ saa order no. Nti sɛ woka sɛ yes because of say ne nti sɛ moma me rights no a mede bɛtumi atena efie hɔnom bi. Nti ɛno no saa no na court no ahwɛ sɛnea nneɛma ɛteɛ in the round, and then they will be able to assess say because of their wode akyerɛ yɛn no nti yɛbɛma wo atena fie hɔnom for that period of time. Sɛnea nipa no a ɔ abuse wo anaasɛ harass wo no ɔno nso ɛbɛtu ɛfiri fie hɔnom akɔtena baabi foforɔ. Nti sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ ɔmo tu no a, they will put that all in the order including saa non-molestation order. Nti there are two separate orders. Non-molestation order no is to do with the fact that nipa korɔ no harass wo anaasɛ ɔno abuse wo. Nti court no bɛka sɛ within that order no saa nipa no ntumi harass wo, saa nipa no ntumi threaten wo, saa nipa no ntumi send wo messages, ɔntumi ne wo nkasa direct, ɔntumi bɛn wo in any way or form. In terms of the occupation order, usually ɔmo bɛka sɛ nipa korɔ no ntumi nwura property nim nti even let's say 2 miles of the property no ɔntumi mba around that area whatsoever. Nti they make certain directions within saa court order no just to make sure sɛ ɔmo ɛɛka tia saa nipa no a Obehu say neither can you text, call, or even come around the property and I say area no more. Saying your nipa chrono no obe feel safe because there are some people who will stalk you. Bet to me add the nam area no more add threaten, even though they are not coming near the property, no, they will still be around the area trying to threaten you. But the court can also place in that order distance now any say omoba within that area no so inti and also a boa man crofon so emu say ni say and it's here inti prophet maminja no ha na at least yeah say your questions maybe because my name say nkrofo so ebisa questions online as well as my name say nkrofo so ebe free inti you went so with your questions no.
Emo lawyer asɛm no nyinaa na waka agu no. I think say yɛmfa free her. Your partner would like to come up with the English version. Anameboa.
Pachai.
Yes.
Yes. It's
Enti ansana yebema questions no aflu no. Enka I would suggest to say yeman come in with the English version no and to free no so nature say ye the question no ba kumienu bi ka ho a na ye di wie na ye pia so akoyanim. Enti yemfa lawyer. Is it lawyer
lawyer
Anne?
Annie.
Okay. Yeah, Annie. Yemfa lawyer Annie. Emra. Yeah.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. So I'm just going to be providing a short summary in English. So the topic for today was, can I apply for a court order to prevent my ex-partner from coming into the property to harass and abuse me? And the answer basically is yes. So today we looked at 2 injunction orders. So firstly, non-molestation orders, which basically prevent your ex-partner from abusing or harassing you. So as lawyer Eunice said, such an order can state that your partner should not be violent towards you, that they should not come to your workplace, or that they shouldn't contact you. And as we're living now in a very digitalized world, such orders can also state that your ex-partner should not post pictures of you on Facebook or social media in general. And as lawyer Eunice said, we're looking here at continuous acts. So we're not talking of like a one-off event that your ex-partner should be, harassing you or continuously in order for you to make this order. Then we also have occupational orders, and this is just where the court basically states that basically your ex-partner should not come to your property. So they can order that, for example, your ex-partner should not come within 2 miles of the property. So who can apply for such orders? And it's basically any person who is classified as an associated person. So this means that you, as the applicant, must have some type of connection with the respondent. So for example, you should have been in a relationship with them. They might have been your boyfriend or girlfriend. You might have been married to them, or you might have lived together. It can also be a familial relationship. So for example, they could have been they are your mother-in-law, father-in-law, cousin. So now I'm just moving on to how to make an application. So there are 2 ways. You can firstly make an application online using the Citizens Advice Code Nav service. And in order to make this application, you have to create an account. You have to kind of explain what type of abuse you have been facing, whether it's financial, mental, psychological. And then you have to include the name and the address of the respondent as well. So that is the person who is abusing you. And then you can also apply by email, post, or in person using form FL401, which can be found on the gov.uk website. And this is a 22-page document. And again, you just have to go into detail about the history of your relationship, what type of abuse you're facing, and basically things along those lines. Then you also have to write a witness statement, and this is under Part 4 of the Family Act 1990. 6. And at the end, there's a statement of truth, which is where you have to confirm that everything you have written in that witness statement is basically true to the best of your knowledge. And then you just have to give those documents to the nearest court. As Lawyer Eunice said, if you have any type of evidence, for example, pictures that your ex-partner has posted on Facebook, or if you have messages, please make sure that you do not delete these, because this will basically increase the prospect of your case. And also, as she said, the court can make an ex-parte order, which means that the court will consider your application without the respondent knowing. And now, just to wrap up, such orders can last between 1 to 2 years, and they are completely free. So if you are experiencing any type of abuse or harassment, please do make sure that you make use of this helpful service. Thank you.
Mo Lawyer Annie, yet I was Unyamishra. God bless you. I wish I want to just speak like you, but wait for me. I will come to the office. Hello, me pacho, me mawachi, emo akwaba, eba jumadizo.
Hello, Prophet. Good morning.
Yeja, aja, apomti saying.
Lawyer Eunice, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, Prophet. No pay me wo asin bisebi.
Yeah.
But and yet harassment issue, but it's based on immigration issues.
No problem, Mananko.
Yeah, let me be some of my young cool back. Lawyer Eunice in Pacho. See, on any partner or your application man a partner based on say omatna mfie mienu no mo nware ba no matna mfie mienu ana onya proof a e che say omatna mfie mienu na omode eye first application ana the man ba ene ne ma abeye British citizen na sem bisa ne say oko renew na offer evidence e che say omatna 2 years na bi me na nsan kwa na say what type of documents then I want support to so you know na for 6 months there na want some for 2 years there say there or the chere o mo friends o mo de man na pacho simisa no no.
Okay, I believe say or call for the second 2.5. Into Sanet said there, if they give it to him on the partner route there, he will still have to show say ne year and I say no hokafo no edaso ye no hokafo. Into as much as he can, he has to show evidence say or dasone ne hokafo no ete, because the omonya ware for there they want to see evidence say dasone sanin pano ete. Some one bounce so not more the birth certificates, ne passports, no so actually say no so enemote. Inti they want evidence of the relationship na omo first omo de ma wonos. Inti if it was a partner application, then they will still need evidence to show say nipa no edaso your partner. So or person switch it to the 5-year route there, and then also other requirements apart from just the relationship, no. In say no HS so to me meet financial requirements, also to me meet accommodation requirements, also to me meet English language requirements, ni immigration status requirements in say no sano na or say or J 18,600 a year, and that's on ne partner no almost J 18,600 a year. Or more accommodation no is suitable for omo ene nkola na omo ne omo tino. And of course wakoye English language test at a level A2 in and also say obetumi meet requirements nina. But some of the man based on partner routes there, then definitely so ultimate chess onema obano edasute.
Like in Pacho and or kono was accord based on and partner route now. But not don't na sim be say how long period no on some for 2 years say be a man first one still ya fat na 2 years long and I say normal
usually, yeah. Usually, say almost the 2.5 nedema they want to see say for that 2.5 period, only nasani panatna. Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
Emo yenso yada wase me say ene anopai dwumadie no aha ene yedi nyina besi ba nipa yi wafra che mame piki no fa entwato na me pa cho wasem no bo no tofa mame na yemre no ayemre me pa cho me ma wache ema wakwa ba eba dwumadie no so
Mpacho, good morning.
me pa cho na me ma wache na nye good morning ana
Oh, I'm sorry. Mpacho, me ma watching the dream.
mo onua mejo so
Mpacho, me wa question bi ambe se me bisa. Me bra na wanya ni EU nkrata na opese otu betna menim se ya free mu mum de na kwan be no betimi afa so betimi atu so obeba betna.
Okay, it's say oh yeah, EU ni afa na onya nkrata dia. There's the skilled worker route. Into say opese oba UK Chrome had there and the chise ohwehwe adwuma omo sponsor license omo wetumi amano adwuma inteno no sa no he will be making an application to a company and answer to an employer omo sponsor license omo wetumi high nimpa inti no no sa no omo certificate of sponsorship so certificate of sponsorship no and now the be application na or the betna a Chrome ha yeah.
Martin, thank you, Lawyer Eunice.
Emo ohene yenso yada wase we de wabo no tofa papa anopai BWF Solicitors se men kanchero se ohwehwe omachira kwanya omo wo 4th floor Anna House 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters London N15 4NP. Me pacho telephone number ubetumi afre sisi ya na odi buku appointment na yatimi ehunu wano ni yaso wasem amount 0208 4937 340 me pacho shenen so 0208 4937 340 se eba emergency contactor ubefre Uncle Bernard 077 127-61884. Uncle Bernard 077-127-61884. And ubefre lawyer Eunice and ne unyame edina cheye nsema odi abegu form no anodini ye wazapo abuse you ye send pictures wrongly to so many directions me pacha ubetumi a report na yasumama lawyer Eunice 075 35 813910 075 35 813910 and lawyer Richard 079 60201500 lawyer Richard number na 079 60201500. Lawyer Eunice for wasema etwato bra na afi yempeja yemu emfiri ha nyame nhyira.
Nyame nhyira nso. Nti yes, senior prophet eka bia wasem no emfa dia meka ho asem. Ebi nso so efa bibi foforo ho. It could be another family matter. Na crampo say ebetumi aye another social matter. Na say another immigration
This
matter.
is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right results and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community.
I think so. Your questions be on Facebook in Simamini and Nonano. Please, lawyer, how do I apply for settled status for my child who does not have any identity card or passports and was born in the UK or in London, sorry. Yes, into say, oh yeah, application for settled status there, and then patch up a break. I want you to know, say, is this based on Akolane Papa and Asane Mamia or EU passport? Into say Akolane Mame and our EU passport na or no yes settled status na. Whether the child has a passport or doesn't have a passport, as long as Akolano ever birth certificates no obetumi ayɛ saa application nti at least akwadaa no should have a birth certificate a ɛkyerɛ ne maame ne ne papa din. Yes. How do I apply successful status for my child? Okay, I know na me no. Nti yes, sɛ oni passport anaasɛ biometric card crampo na ɔwɔ birth certificate a obetumi egyina ne maame anaasɛ ne papa a ɔyɛ EU national no so ɛde ayɛ application no for EU settled status. Yes, obetumi ayɛ.
Emo lawyer me nua ba yi de me say me bosha me hye ni nyina me ndi so da. Man hwe ya me ko bad record mu. Man hwe ya me ko bad record mu. Enso me pese me di me boshe so. Na me mane hunu say bad record no me pa ne cho won fa me nkom. Enti me pa cho yem fancy ha. Sisei e kire say walande a o gina ho a wo ye warm up denden. Enti atiefo ma ye kwan ne yem fancy ha nyame ya adom adatende. Ye de beba abetoa so. Kai hunu say me de address and a contact numbers no e de ama ho. Ofre buku appointment a 0208 4937340. Unyame ya adom adasende ye besan apia. Lawyer me that say. Nyame nhyira. Bye bye.
Okay, Cadet Fierson or Fieron. Okay. When you record someone without their consent, is it still valid? Usually, no. When it comes to, let's say, a domestic issue, and you want some form of evidence because obi any hobby, say, BBAC. Of course, you can record it and tell the person, say, I recorded the in because Unim said the no, yeah. And if it's something that, like we were saying, it's not a one-off situation because one-off situations doesn't really show who the person is. So it has to be uh, something that happens continuously. Into Bibia, everything I just say, way, nimpa way, no, sana nisubain, it's here. Into as long as you let the person know, say ni say now I na, then at least the person knows, say, the all yeah, no, because over record no. So sign you be my wosan bɛwɔ record ɛwɔ hɔ sɛnea ɔbɛhu sɛ deɛ ɔyɛ no ɛho record ɛwɔ hɔ, so you have to also let the person know say wei na also wayɛ. Baako pɛ, should I use the paper application or online application? Baako pɛ, in terms of deɛ yɛreka ho asɛm no. Okay, another question. Okay, so please, lawyer, how do I apply for settled status for my child who does not have identity or passport and was born in London? You are referring to the EU settled status application. And no, Sano, you have to use the online application. Online application no, is for all those who are family members of EU nationals. Apart from nkurɔfoɔ a wɔyɛ application for derivative rights, that is to say wogyina wo ba a ɔyɛ British anaasɛ EU national no so ɛde ayɛ no, all other applications have to be done online. Bawotwerɛ bebree, woyɛ application no for akwadaa a ɔyɛ family member to an EU national dear, you have to submit the online application. It is an online application. So please submit the online application. Please, are there any changes to health worker visa routes from other countries? I'm wondering what changes you've heard about. So health worker visas, no, it is open to as many countries as possible. Um, yes, even BWF answers it. It says no, the route continues and many businesses are recruiting both in and from outside the UK. So yeah, it is open to most countries and therefore I don't see why there would be any changes to that health worker route in particular. Yes. Nti yɛda mo nyinaa ase sɛ mogu so aboa yɛn na yɛtumi di dwumadie yi. Yɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ dasɛn dɛ yɛbɛtumi ne mo ayɛ saa dwumadie yi bio. Nti have a good week and yɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ Nyame nso ɛbɛkeep mo nyinaa. Nti from Annie and myself, have a blessed week. Bye bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.